Hey guys, how y'all doing today? My name is Franchise Fanatic and welcome back to the channel. And today for you guys is another Indiana Jones related video. Now, I haven't covered a whole lot of Indiana Jones content on the channel, right? I think I played the Lego games. But, you know, Indiana Jones is a fantastic franchise. I really do think that. Ever since I was allowed to see them, because let's be honest, I think the first one's PG, but I mean, no way in hell is that deserving of a PG rating. But, you know, it is a fantastic franchise for sure. And, you know, Disney did acquire the rights to the Indiana Jones franchise, much like Marvel, Star Wars, whatever. And, you know, I really enjoyed Raiders of the Lost Ark. Temple of Doom was good. Last Crusade is and Kingdom of the Crystal Skull is fantastic. I know I'm the only one online to say that. I truly believe Kingdom of the Crystal Skull, Indiana Jones 4, is probably the second or maybe even the best indie movie out of the four so far. I love them all. 3, Last Crusade, that's by far my least favorite. I don't hate it, just my least favorite. So, you know, I genuinely love all 4 of these films. And I really can't wait for the 5th. However, you know, one major negative of Indiana Jones is that Disney never really did anything with this franchise. You know, they made Crystal Skull in 2008, or that was before Disney, but you know what I mean. So they made that, and then after that, they did freaking nothing. I mean, the last movie, the last one came out in 2008. And it's freaking 2022, and the movie's coming out in 2023. We went from 2008 to 2023 for the next one. That is insane. That's like, it's unheard of. You know, I mean, that's longer than Avatar or whatever. I mean, it's nuts. So, you know, they definitely should have done more with the franchise. You know, I mean, it's almost like, you know, I make jokes with my buddies or whatever. We're like, oh, Harrison Ford's in Indiana Jones 5. Is he dead yet? You know, because he's like 100,000 years old at this point. You know, I know he did the sequel trilogy for Star Wars and all that, but, you know, he wasn't... You know, Han was shooting guys and stormtroopers and all that, and he punched a dude in The Force Awakens, but there wasn't a whole lot of, you know, action Harrison Ford had to do so much in The Force, you know, at least in The Force Awakens and The Rise of Skywalker. So, to see him back as Indiana Jones and him presumably punching and kicking the crap out of people with his whip and all that and shooting guys, I don't know if it's going to be like a stunt double or a CGI. I don't know how they're going to do it, but it is kind of weird they didn't make more of that. You know, they went from 2008... 2023. That's it. There's no in between. And it is strange, because Indiana Jones is like, you know, it could be like a Star Wars or an Uncharted or a Tomb Raider or a Tintin type of thing where, you know, they can make multiple spin-offs and multiple shows and multiple movies and, you know, whatever. But they didn't do that. So Indiana Jones 5 is coming out, I believe, in June or March or something like that. Very early to mid of 2023. We do not have a trailer yet, which kind of sucks. I thought we'd have one by now. But, you know, the main reason for this video is, of course, that. But also the second part is that there were a lot of rumors and leaks going on online, right? Really? There's leaks online? Wow! You know, but no. The whole thing with this is that, you know, there is I'm not going to get political, but there's the left and there's the right. And one side doesn't like the other. I mean, that's basically as kindergarten as you can get. But basically how it ends up going is, you know, is the woke media, and they really try to ruin everything, and I'm against the woke, 100%. You guys know that. But there is all this stuff against us where it's like, oh, there's a woman gonna be in it. Now, of course, you know, look, I'm Republican, but I'm not an idiot Republican where I'm not like, woman equals bad! You know what I mean? Like, that's not how it works. You know, if there's a woman or whatever in anything, that's perfectly fine, as long as they don't make it like the MCU, where the woman is perfect and the white man is obviously flawed and horrible and bad, you know. And that's the whole thing we could talk about for the MCU. But for Indiana Jones, we got Phoebe Waller-Bridge, who's going to be, I believe, like the goddaughter. Like, so she's somehow related to Indiana Jones, apparently. And, you know, she's going to be kind of the secondary character in Indiana Jones 5. And with that came a lot of, you know, hearsay of, oh, she's going to take the whip, or she's going to get the hat at the end, or, you know, Indiana Jones is going to die, and she's going to become the next Indiana Jones. And, you know, she's going to be better at him than everything, because she's a woman. Indiana Jones, the white guy, he gets shot, and he dies. And then the woman wins, because she's a woman. And, yeah, that is bad if that actually happens. However, if that does happen, which, by the way, it won't, because this is my next piece of argument here. The director of the movie, James Mangold, who did The Wolverine, Logan, Ford vs. Ferrari, and probably a few others, he is directing this film, right? Not Steven Spielberg. And, I mean, the rumors were so freaking rampant from this one asshole online, and I'm not swearing, this is his name. His name is Doomcock. I don't know why the fuck you would... Oh, I swore. I don't know why you would do that. It's a stupid name. But, you know, this guy... Overlord DVD, and he's got all these crazy acronyms and all these names. You know, he's online, you know, in his, I mean, I'm in my basement, but you know what I mean. He's like, oh, this movie has a woman, and he's just going, off. He's popping off. You know, he's going crazy. And the whole internet, you know, okay. the idiots of the whole internet trust this loser and go, wow, really? I'm not going to watch the movie. It's going to suck. It's going to be horrible. And James Mangold, the director, actually went on Twitter and said, just straight up told everyone. It's not like, oh, stay tuned. Like, he just went on Twitter one day and said, F it, I'm gonna clear the smoke in the air. He said there was no even argument that, Phoebe was going to take over Harrison, or that he dies and that she becomes the next Indiana Jones. They're not recasting Indiana Jones. They're not, saying he's going to... Maybe he dies, I don't know. I think that'd be alright if he did. But, they're not going to say, like, oh, he's dead, let's get her to do it, You know how they did, like, the Mutt Williams thing in 4? Which I'm assuming Mutt Williams is still canon. I'm assuming he's still in the film. Even though Shia LaBeouf's pretty much an a-hole, but I don't know, from what I hear, I don't know. But we'll have to see. But yeah, the point of the message is that, here, all these rumors and all these leaks, and the director of the movie just went online and said, no, that's all BS. That wasn't even considered. This is not going to be what you think. Now, maybe it's woke. I hope it's not. I just hope it's a good movie. You know what I mean? That's all I want. I don't want no dumb message. I don't want all this, this stupid propaganda and agendas. Just give me a good Indiana Jones movie, like the first 4. I don't want to see any woke BS in this film. Just please be good. But in terms of that, at least, it's kind of funny that this one guy says this one thing, and everyone online freaks out and believes it and takes it as gospel and Bible truth. And then the official director's like, nah, that ain't happening, Chief. And now the whole internet's kind of slowing down. But, it's funny. These rumors, man, they effing spread like wildfire. You know what I mean? It's like this guy lighting cotton, and he's like, oh, shoot, that cotton. And the cotton, catches on fire and it blows up. It's like that. You see that video online. And it's really funny because that's basically what a leak is. Some leaks are good, some leaks are bad, some are false, some are true. But this one definitely was, look... Again, look, I'm Republican, but I do understand the right has some idiots too, and this guy happens to be one of them. Where I'm against woke 100%, but I'm not gonna make clickbait BS articles and just say, oh my God, did you hear that this happens or whatever? It's just look, just watch it for what it is. If you enjoy it, you enjoy it. I hope it's not going to be super agenda filled, and I just pray it's a good film. But James Mangold is a good director from what I have seen of The Wolverine and Logan, 2 of my favorite Fox X-Men movies that are owned by Disney, whatever they're doing. But, I am very optimistic for this film. I hope we get a trailer soon. When we do get a trailer, I will be reviewing it and, of course, talking about it with you guys here. But, again, I just wanted to make this little video talking about how, the first part was that, they didn't really do a whole lot with this franchise. They kind of waited a long time. And the second is, of course, if you do hear any leaks and rumors, and it sounds kind of far... out there in terms of left, right, or just it doesn't make any effing sense whatsoever in general, maybe you don't believe it until you actually see it or get some proof. And thankfully, in this case, we got some proof. But hopefully, Indiana Jones 5, whatever it's going to be called, can be good. Hopefully, we'll get a trailer soon, because I want to see that. But yeah, man, Indiana Jones is great. And I cannot wait for the future. Apparently, they're doing some Disney Plus shows, and they're bringing some characters back. So it should be a lot of fun, even though this is going to be Harrison Ford's last film as Indiana Jones. I hope it'll be a good one. Thank you, guys, and we'll see you in the next video.